Receiving feedback that a paper is disorganized is a common hurdle. It suggests that while the research is present, the logical path is not. Writing a first draft is a ground-level process. You are often so close to individual sentences that it becomes difficult to see the overall direction of the work. To see that direction, you need an aerial view. In academic writing, this perspective is provided by a reverse outline. Building one requires 3 items: your completed rough draft, a blank document, and a highlighter. Shifting your focus from writing sentences to mapping the structure helps align your ideas into a logical narrative. Step 1 is to number every paragraph in your draft to establish a baseline order. This diagram shows the first step. Locate the main idea of each paragraph and highlight the topic sentence. Now copy those highlighted sentences and paste into your blank document. If a paragraph lacks a clear topic sentence, write a 1-sentence summary of its main point and add that to your list. If a paragraph is too complex to summarize in a single sentence, flag it. This indicates a structural issue that needs to be addressed during revision. This extraction process removes supporting details to reveal the raw skeleton of your argument. Now we check for coherence. This is the macro-level plan that ensures each argument leads to the next. Set your draft aside and focus only on the topic sentences. Read them in order to see if the ideas progress in a logical sequence. If the arguments are out of order, physically move the bullet points until the sequence is logical. This view helps you find points that repeat or identify places where you need a new transition to bridge a gap between topics. After finalizing the outline, reorder the actual paragraphs in your draft to match this new sequence. Correcting the macro structure helps prevent the reader from losing the thread of the overarching argument. Inside each paragraph, you must maintain unity. This means every sentence must support the main idea established by the topic sentence. Review your paragraphs. Look for sentences that do not match the topic sentence or the paragraph's central point. Delete sentences that veer off topic. This keeps the reader's focus on your primary argument. If the off-topic sentences are important, move them into their own separate paragraph. Continue to focus entirely on the structure of the paragraphs rather than grammar or spelling at this stage. Enforcing this strict unity turns rambling, disorganized text into heavily focused, powerful units of logic that drive your argument forward. The final level is cohesion. This refers to the micro-level connections between sentences that create a smoother reading experience. One effective tool for this is the old to new information rule. This diagram illustrates the rule. A sentence should begin with old information, concepts already familiar to the reader from the previous sentence. The sentence then progresses and introduces new or more complex information at the end. Repeating this pattern creates a chain of logic that pulls the reader through the paragraph. Another powerful technique for cohesion is signposting. This image shows transition words used at the start of paragraphs to signal how major sections relate to one another. Applying these connections reduces the effort needed to follow your ideas from one sentence directly to the next. This transformation shows the result of moving from a disorganized draft to an organized manuscript. The process focused on 3 pillars: establishing macro coherence, enforcing paragraph unity, and building sentence-level cohesion. Using a reverse outline provides a systematic way to review the organization of any major academic paper. This method provides the architectural tools to turn research into a structured and persuasive argument.